Hi, Bob Freeman here with MarineMax in Naples, Florida. I'm here today to talk to you about Boston Whaler's 2018 315 Conquest 60th Anniversary Edition. Let's start with the profile of the boat. As you can see, the Conquest gives you a very high freeboard. It's got the stainless steel insert on the rub rail. And then as you get to the bow, you even have more freeboard as we get closer to the bow, and you'll see the deep V. So this boat is designed to cut through big water. It handles the water offshore very well. So the lines are beautiful on it. And then as we move to the stern of the boat, we've got the trim tabs. It has underwater lighting. It's got the 4-step ladder, which is most boats have 3, so it's much easier boarding the boat with the 4 steps. And then it's powered by the Mercury Verado 300s with the joystick piloting. And we will talk more about the joystick piloting when we get on board. Here we are on board the 315 Conquest. We're going to start at the back of the boat. We've got right over here on the starboard side, you've got rod holders that we have the sunshade poles in right now. So the sunshade poles go on the bow of the boat for when you're sitting on the bow cushions, you can get some shade up front. So that's what those are for, and they're conveniently stored right here. You've got your tow rails right here, so if you're catching a big fish, you can hook your toes underneath and you won't get pulled overboard, so it's a real nice safety feature. Fish box here, and there's also a fish box on the port side as well. So you've got 2 very large fish boxes. You can put freezer plates in them if you want as an option. And then if you are fishing, you've got 3 rod holders in the very back of the boat. We've got a live well, conveniently located on the back of the boat right here. So then if you are fishing, you got a nice bolster here, so it's a nice leaning post for comfortably fishing off the back of the boat. And if you're not fishing today and you want to go out for a ride, go to the beach, go to watch the sunset, just fold this out. You can actually put 3 adults out here comfortably. And then also if you they've added as another option, we have another one over here as well. So another couple of people here, and it does have a table that can take care of the people sitting right here. Now, some more seating for in the back. You've got this is a versatile seat. You can sit either way. We've got it set up to sit in the back of the boat right now. And when you are sitting here, you've got the footrest. You also have drawers, 1, 2, 3 on the drawers. So plenty of storage here. Really nice, comfortable setup here. And then if you want to sit the other way, just pull it back. Put it down, and now it turns into a nice lounger facing forward. So it's a 2-person lounger. You can also lounge facing rear as well. Has the filler cushion, which also has a table. So this can convert into a sitting area. We can have drinks and appetizers and that type of thing. So you'll have a table here. And then as we move over to the helm area, you got a real nice captain's seat. You've got the Smart Craft system right here, which is an onboard computer, which gives you all your information as far as temperatures on the boat, pressures, how much fuel you have left on the boat, and what you're burning. So it's an actual computer. It has a ton of information in it. I have a spotlight, a stereo, remote, traditional whaler steering wheel, trim tabs, and I'm going to move over actually to in front of the helm. We've got the joystick. So the joystick does a lot of different things. Number one, as far as docking, you have 100% control of the boat, even if you want to go sideways. If I had to lay along and I just wanted to go sideways, I could lean it to the right and it will go directly sideways. More wind, current, whatever. Even if it's high winds, I can lean it more and get more RPMs, and it will go in to the dock. So I've got 100% control of the boat here. I also have an autopilot, which we call auto heading, and it's a point and shoot. So when you have your GPS up there, you got a line that comes off of it. You just point it at, if you're going to Key West, you point it at the outside marker of Key West. You hit that button right there. It's going to take you straight ahead. No driving the boat all the way, and you actually get there about 20 to 30 minutes faster and burn less fuel because you're going in an exact straight line instead of driving the boat like this all the way down. So that's a neat feature. And lastly, you've got the sky hook. Does a lot of different things. We like to use it for sunset. You can point at the sun, hop up on the bow seating up there, and it'll stay pointing at the sun directly with no anchor, because the anchor you'll swing around. And also pulling into a marina, they give you a slip assignment. You're going to have a port side tie. I hit skyhook. It'll keep me locked in, and then you maybe about a 10-foot radius of play, and I can take my time, get the lines out, get the fenders out, not run around, not yelling, nice and relaxing, safe. And then when I'm all done, when everything's on there, I take the sky hook off, I grab the joystick, pull it into the slip. If I want to go sideways, I pull right in, and then when I go to leave, I do the same thing and I pull right out. So just an incredible feature. They've really come a long way with these. They work very, very well. I do enjoy using this myself. You've got the digital throttle and shift, where what I do is when I get out of the slip, I use the joystick to get out. Once I'm out, I hit the one lever. I put this one down just to remind myself that I'm in one lever. And now this one will control both engines exactly the same. So it'll have the RPMs always identical, never fluctuating. It's better for the captain. He's not always trying to match up the RPMs. And it's better for the engines because they're not running at different RPMs as well. So very nice features here. We do have a couple more back here. Got a little prep area with a fridge. And it also has a freezer, so you can fit about a half to 3/4 of a 10-pound bag of ice in the freezer. Little prep area with a pull-out wash. You've got your air conditioning vent, so you can air conditioning this area from right here all the way to the helm. So it works very, very well, and on the hot days, or even for heat. If it's chilly, you've got heat as well. So another nice feature, you have a vented window up there in the front. So if you're looking for fresh air on a beautiful day like today, you can open that vent window. Plenty of fresh air coming through. And then lastly, we have up, we've got the sure shade. So if you're sitting somewhere and the sun's getting on you and you don't want all the sun, you can actually crank the sure shade and it will come out all the way to cover this back seat right here. So I like the sure shade. I prefer not to have the sun myself, so it's a really nice feature. But if you're running and you don't want it, crank it up, it goes away. So fully enclosed, this whole helm area, real nice. And let's go down to the salon. Okay, very nice setup down below. Good size, big skylight right here, and then two on the port side and one on starboard, as far as give you extra lighting and also fresh air if you want the fresh air to come in. As far as dining, I can open this up. I can have 4 people very comfortably. Air conditioning vents down here. It'll keep this cabin very, very chilly. This folds out, brings back, and it also lowers down to turn this into a bed. So if you are going to sleep maybe for the weekend, you can bring this down. It's a very large, wide, comfortable bed. So nice feature here. Good sound system. I've got rod holders up here. So I've got 3 rod holders to keep them down in the cabin where it's safe and secure. And then we move to the galley. I've got a sink with a pull-out sprayer. I've got a single burner stove on here, which it's going to work 99% of the time, as far as you very really need to do 2 at the same time on the boat. The microwave is good for heating things up. And then you have the flat screen TV. And then in the back you've got the mid cabin, and it's actually a pretty good size. So 2 adults, actually, you could put 3 adults in there if you had to, but 2 adults really, really comfortably back there. And another porthole for more fresh air there. As we move to the head, window for fresh air again. Always taking the fresh air when you can get it. Sink, and it's got the vacuum flush head, which is top of the line as far as heads go. So nice setup, very comfortable, good size. Little mirror on the back of the door for prepping to go out. And let's finish up by going to the bow. Here we are up on top of the bow, and it's got the stainless steel chrome plated, very tall rail for safety purposes. We've got the windlass system up here. You've got chain on there, so it'll give you a good working windlass system. You do have the rod holders. There's one here port and one on starboard. These are meant for the 2 poles that I showed you earlier. That'll come up and they'll hook up, and that sunshade will completely cover the cushions right here. So this has a filler cushion that goes in, makes it a full, complete sun pad. You can put 4 adults comfortably out here, and you can get some shade with the sunshade easily as well. And to finish up, you get the full windshield, which is really, really nice, along with the vent I had mentioned. It has a spotlight on there, and the hard top is a good size, keeps the inside of the boat temperature controlled, and it's just a great boat for going down to the Keys. It can do the Bahamas run if you want to do the Bahamas run. It's big enough to do that, and it's great going up and down the coast here as well. So it does pretty much a little bit of everything very, very well. So my name is Bob Freeman. If you have any questions, please call me at 603-213-1194.